Wykie.
Are you in the bath, bro?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Wow, that's unexpected. I love it.
I kind of figured when you messaged me, I was just like, oh, might as well just stay here.
I love it. Love it. Just
Yeah. How was today?
so, yeah, so good, man. Yeah, Cara smashed today. I reckon she's done enough.
Good. Oh, I love hearing that. So good.
Yeah, man. How about you, bro? How's your day?
Oh man, that 1 hour of filming that I said I was supposed to do today for that Barcelona Fittest Freakers competition.
Yeah.
Going for like 4 hours.
Love it.
So I was just like, ugh. So I got home and I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a magnesium bar and I'm going to relax for 2 seconds.
That's so good. Have you seen the results for workout 3 and 4?
Yeah. I had a squish just then. Looks really good. Everyone did really well. I was a few surprising stats and like where people are sitting like after those 3 and 4, but stoked for the Aussies. The Aussies are doing real well.
Yeah.
Like we got Cara, Tia, and Beto doing real well, and then even Jay's right up there too. I think Jay's in 14th, so yeah, cruising.
I was thinking about names like Sara, Sigmundsdottir, and like Fikowski.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because obviously, girls and guys like that, they're obviously some of the best athletes in the world. Like, what's happening? Why aren't they performing well in a comp like this? Do you think?
I was actually talking about this with a few fellas at the gym this morning, and like Sara and Brent are definitely on the like longer range of like in terms of like limb lengths and things like that. But then go to say that as well, you're looking at like Tim Paulson. He's also a big athlete too, but also doing really well. I think for the thing so far, you kind of have to be. If you're going to be big, you have to be really strong. You can't be big and aerobic, kind of like what Brent is. I think, it's a tough one. It's a really, really tough one. I just probably think, give Brent or Sara any other weekend and a different plot of events, and, they'll be in top 5.
Yeah.
It's just the way the workouts fall, and if you just get a bunch of movements that you can hold your own, but you're not going to completely excel in, that'll be the difference between in the top 5 or coming the back 5. I looked at some of the results from the rowing, and for instance, if you got, say, for the females, if you got 3:23 on the row, that's good enough for mid-pack, 13th, 14th. But then if you got 3:21, then you're immediately in 6th place.
Yeah.
So it's all so tight. So the difference, even though on the leaderboard it looks like people who you would expect to be in that top 5 or in that back 5, but the difference is between those people is a matter of seconds.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It's a tough one. It's not to say that like I 100% completely think that Brent and Sara are probably the fittest I've ever been, more than likely. But yeah, the workouts are just not right up their alley.
Yeah, for sure. So the row, it's exactly like you said. Like it's going to be down to the split seconds, and I think you said that Roman was going to win it, which you did. So it's funny, man. I watched Cara's row, obviously filming it, and she matched Sam Briggs' world record from last year, I think it was. And so everyone's thought was, man, that's going to be a really hard score to beat, and it's going to be definitely in top 5. And then I'm not sure where. I think it was where did Cara place in the row? Something like
13th, I think.
The row was 13th. Yeah, it's not bad, but again, like I'm really impressed by how fast the girls did their rows. Yeah. Even people like Hayley Adams.
Yeah.
Did a what did she do? She got 6, I think. 3:21. That's so fast for her. She's a skinny little white girl.
Yeah. She hasn't even fully like developed yet. She's only still really young. And then you look at someone like Danny Spiegel crushed that event as well.
Yeah.
And I thought, I probably thought I think Laura Horvath is a really good rower. I thought she would have been probably up there a little bit more. But yeah, I think she placed ninth in that event. But yeah, just some of their row times are just insane. I kind of knew Roman Krenikov would do well in that event just because I know he's very aerobic. He's quite aggressive.
Yeah.
In his endurance stuff, and he's got the limb length for it. I knew he was going to do well. I think if you're going to have long limbs, you have to be aggressive in that type of workout. Whereas Brent's a bit more methodical. He'd probably, probably not, like if it had been a 2K row, I reckon, Brent would have been right up there, probably first or second with Roman. Probably the longer the better. But just such a feisty event probably wouldn't have suited him as much. Probably could have been. But yeah, it's interesting to see where everything stacks up at the moment. I was really surprised at how fast the girls went with the Diane workout.
Yeah.
That was really interesting to see. They just, blew through it. A lot faster than I expected. So.
Yeah, for sure. That's so good. And so on the men's and women's side for Diane, both Tia and Matt obviously won those pretty convincingly. I think again Tia was the only one that went sub 4. Oh no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong workout.
Sub 3.
Oh,
she was
sub
like
3. She was pretty.
Brooke,
yeah.
4
seconds ahead of Brooke Wells. Yeah.
So crazy. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like to move that fast. Like if you were to ask that question, could someone do this workout? If you'd asked someone about 5 years ago, they would have said, "Oh yeah, that's like a 10-minute workout."
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And they're doing it under 2:30.
Yeah. It must be so hard for these athletes, like doing a day's worth of competition and thinking that they've done really well. Like I saw an interview on the update show with Sara, for example, and at the end of her row, and she's like, I'm pretty happy with my performances today, not knowing anyone else's results, and then finding out that you've actually placed really badly. It must be pretty tough.
Yeah, like that's like the open. That's the open to a T. When I do the open, every time I finish an event, I think, you know what? Like I think that's going to be a really good placing. And I look at it and I'm like, bloody like 30th in Australia or something. And then I'm like 300th in the world. I'm just like, oh man, like how does it? Like it is a bit demoralizing to think, I've given my best effort. I think it's going to be really competitive, and it just not be where you want it to be.
Yeah.
But a lot of these people also, I think, are very fierce in face-to-face matchups.
Yeah, for sure.
That would, it is what it is this year. It's a different format, and we just have to kind of, well, not me, but the guys that are doing it just have to roll with the punches. And if it's not exactly how it turns out, it's not the end of the world. Like, there's another year, it'll be a different format. You'll be able to get face-to-face, and you'll be able to play to your strengths, and that might be face-to-face competition brings out a whole new level in someone.
Yeah.
I know typically I don't tend to rise to online competitions to the occasion. They're not my favourite thing to do, but getting face-to-face and having a competition where you lay it on the line, I think that's where the real heart of it lies. So, this year isn't exactly what people thought, but, you just roll with it and you move on and you take it as an experience.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think Pat Valens, do you think he's going to be able to crawl back? I think he's sitting in 8th place at the moment. That's after 4 events. Do you reckon he'll sneak in top 5?
Yeah, he'll be in the top 5 by the end.
Yeah.
I'm going to call that. I think he knows how to finish, and I think with what's left, he'll do really well, and you'll see him in that top 5. That's my guess there. Unfortunate for whoever's in that top 5 and falls out of it, but I think you'll see Pat right up there. He knows how to really turn it on. Even faced with a bit of adversity, Pat, it doesn't even rock Pat at all. It's like he thrives on it. It's like he needs a little bit of something to chase, or being the underdog makes him fire up and take chances. And when he does that, he can beat anyone on any given day, as long as he's got something to chase, and basically put Pat in a position where he has to put all his chips on the table is a really dangerous Pat.
Yeah, for sure. Come on. Awesome, bro. Well, let you enjoy your bath. I appreciate you taking the call.
No dramas at all, and I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the results. Hopefully these Aussies stay up in the top, and hopefully we get to travel so we can see some people fighting it out in the Romas.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Probably talk to you tomorrow sometime.
Hell yeah.
Bye, bro. See you, man.
See ya.